here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. Throwing to start the drive. Carson over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
On 1st and 10. Carson, the left side throw complete to Adams. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. The Packers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Shift together here from the D-line. Throwing on 1st down. Carson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. C.J. Mosley not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. He'll rifle this one deep right. That's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore territory. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Montgomery back to the ground. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Carson flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Carson. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And the seemingly endless drive continues. To throw on second down. Carson. Touchdown, Packers. Cameron Brate, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Second down now after the incompletion.
Check, Patriot! Watch it now, Barney! Here we go! 3-19!
Looking to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
No, check, Patriot! 3-19!
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Now he'll throw deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he's got room. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out and the Packers pick it up. And some room to roam now. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys. But in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 12 yards the pick up there. Good for a Raven first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. A gain of 6 there on first. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his problem.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The Ravens on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll set up a throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Defense showing blitz. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Back to throw. Carson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd down, Carson forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
All right, here we go. Boom, land it. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
Adams, the man in motion left.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Back 99 Philly, here we go. All right, now, look at 56.
The play clock's running down. Looking to throw. Carson. And this is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
And the D looking like they may blitz.
Leopard, Leopard. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Burst by him near the 35. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They're going to look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board. But we'll into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
A man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That goes for a gain of 31.
Here we go now.
And the wideout in motion. He'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd down. Carson. Throw left side is taken in by Stewart. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the offense has it 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep for Adams. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. Carson. The quick slant caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it fly. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On first down, Carson. It's caught at the 10. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore territory. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Back to the air on second down. Carson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's third and goal. So certainly not what they were hoping for, especially on the road. Their starter forced to the locker room. And now all eyes here on the backup as he takes under center. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. On fourth down, Webb. And he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
No. Check, Patriot. Detroit. Leopard.
Webb now from the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tavon Young. And look out, I think he's going to go. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Elliott now to kick this one away. And the Ravens taking the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get done.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
No. Check, Patriot.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Leopard! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Back to throw now on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Leopard! Leopard!
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Back to throw here. And it's caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.